Pat Robertson.
I try to praise our reptile lords.
Pat Robertson. Here we go.
I fucking hate you, X.
Well, if Republicans cave, they can kiss the Senate goodbye because
No, I think they can kiss the Senate goodbye already.
Oh, yeah, because we're going to... Bernie's political revolution involves voting in the next 2 years, guys.
Yeah, not just
Midterm
this election.
elections. Don't you fucking let this die. Don't you fucking let this die, liberals.
Can I say how fucking angry I am that I can't caucus this week?
Vote.
I'm serious. I want to so fucking bad, but I cannot. And it's not I don't have time for it or anything. It's literally I am locked into my job so hard that I cannot take a night off without causing a security violation, causing me to get fired. You know?
Yeah.
Yes. So you know what?
My sister can't caucus either.
I'm so fucking mad because I promised and everything, and I was like, oh man.
How about we fix the fucking caucus system so that they're not caucuses but open primaries where you can actually just vote.
Hey, how about that?
Yes.
On your own timeline, even if it's just during one day.
We had that whole count my vote thing that, you know, the government, the Utah State Legislature went, oh fuck, they're gaining traction. Well, let's hurry up and concede some points, and then we'll just pull it away a couple of years later, and that's what they're doing now. So great.
Oh well.
people who support them and vote for them want them to hold firm. This man, this one judge, could vote to say that the Second Amendment is not a personal right, but it has to do with a militia. And if gun...
You don't like the fucking amendment
like
says.
The Constitution.
X, give me some fucking context here, man. What the fuck is this madman
Okay,
rambling
so
on?
he's talking about the Supreme Court appointment and
the Republicans are blockading it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so he's praising the Republicans for this.
Back up. Please introduce this clip.
Sorry.
You didn't.
No, I'm sorry. I went Pat Robertson, and here you go. So Pat Robertson is all for the GOP blocking any kind of confirmation or any kind of vote on the Supreme Court nominee because he tends to think, like everybody else, that if we happen to have a majority that's not in the religious people's favor, the world's going to fucking end.
Which is not a thing that exists.
Yeah.
And Obama nominated Garland, and they said, nope, we're not going to do this. You know, even if you dangle this nice piece of meat right in front of us that, you know, we said that we would vote for if you offered it to us. No, we're not going to do that because we're a bunch of assholes.
Yep.
We're a bunch of obstructionist assholes that can't do our fucking jobs.
Yep.
And so that's the reason the Senate's going to lose all those goddamn seats this year. That's the reason that we're going to have another liberal president, and that's the fucking reason we're going to own all three houses at the end of this voting session.
Seriously, go out, caucus, and vote for Bernie, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Although I really feel bad. I really feel bad for this guy, Garland, that was nominated.
Yeah, because he's just a chess piece right now.
Oh, yeah. He's a really, really good guy. He really is. And I feel really bad that
he's fair. He's super fair in most of the judgments that he's made.
Yeah, he is. He's a really good guy, and he would make a really good justice. But he's just kind of getting fucked over.
Yeah, he's being played.
He was so honored to get nominated for the Supreme Court, and like he fucking cried over it, and he's not gonna get it. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, I hope they cave. Well, really, I mean, that's the only way any of them are going to wind up saving their seats.
No, yeah, because, I mean, even when we get another liberal president in there, there's going to be a couple more spots opening up pretty soon because Roberts isn't going to be able to do this forever. And
no, a lot of them are getting up there in years. I was expecting the notorious RGB to kick off.
Yeah, Ruth Bader Ginsburg should have been done
very soon. I think she's just holding on. It's like sheer willpower right now.
I might actually cry when Notorious RBG dies.
I heard she has a hollow leg, though. I heard she drinks like a motherfucker, though. I heard she. No. I'm not saying anything against her. I'm just like, that's a talking point for me. And be like, if I could go get drinks with Ruth Bader Ginsburg, that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah!
How awesome it would be to pick that lady's brain, Jesus!
Oh, I bet she's fucking awesome.
She tell you stories.
Hero of mine.
I bet she swears like a motherfucker.
Oh, that'd be
right?
great.
Oh, right? I bet she's like fucking foul. Oh,
that asshole Scalia. Oh, so many times he tried to put his dick in my face and be like, whoa,
No,
I'm drinking with
apparently the two of them were like best friends.
besties, yeah.
They were like super tight.
Oh, yeah, I mean, because you can get along with the people that you don't agree with at your job.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I'm living proof of that. Fuck, this last week, I have a story for you guys later for that one. So let's let Pat Robertson finish here.
Ownership deals with the militia. That means that every person in the nation who has a firearm would be at risk, and this is a major issue.
Second Amendment says a well-regulated militia
Yes, it
has
does.
fuck all to do with individual
There's
rights.
a semicolon.
There's,
Okay,
but if you
All
also
right, no. Chill. Hold on.
Mhm.
Chill your smug liberal brains for a second, because
Okay.
and I am.
No, I can't. No, I can't do that. No, I'm just kidding.
There was a semicolon. They seriously were. The founding fathers were seriously talking about everybody should get to own a musket. And that's true in essence, that a musket is not going to cause mass damage. They weren't anticipating semi-automatic pistols. That wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing they could even imagine at the time.
No, they were also not thinking about having a standing military or police forces.
Exactly.
That was the law enforcement and defense of the state at the time.
Right. Now, I want to be perfectly clear here. There are places in America where police are 20 minutes out at best. And look at Alaska. Okay?
There's parts of Utah where it'd be that way too.
Yeah, there are. And so one could understand why one would want a gun as home defense. Now, pistols, in that situation, still not the best. You want a rifle.
I'm okay
with a rifle in this situation.
I'm okay with cricket bat.
What most don't really understand is the Second Amendment was written as not personal defense, but social
national defense.
Right. It was a social defense.
It was defense of your community.
Right.
Not you or your household personally.
No, because that would have interfered with police.
Let's all keep in mind that when they wrote these laws up, they still had stocks. They still had stocks in the middle of the fucking town where you put the.
And the military were your police, which is a bad thing, if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't. All they had was the local town militia.
Yeah.
That was it. That was their police force. That was their military. That was it.
Yeah. So fuck you, Pat Robertson.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm not even going to let him finish because
you shouldn't.
Irritating the fuck out of me.
So they were just assuming that everyone who had a gun was part of some sort of group because they all went hunting together because that was a necessity, or they all regulated the town together because that was a necessity. They weren't counting on the individual to go and shoot up a school because that wasn't a thing that happened.
No.
There was just widespread
people
abuse
had
of
way
children
too much
in
other shit going on in their lives at that time.
No, they just mostly abused children.
Well, no, they did, and they were far too. There was too much of, no, you shouldn't have a gun because you're not part of the group.
Right. Right. So now these assholes are like, everyone should have a gun. That's not what it meant.
No.
Are you brown? Because that means no guns. Do you own land? No guns. For you, motherfucker. Because that's what they meant.
Yeah.
Are you female? And you're trying to keep yourself from being raped, which, by the way, female's not the most efficient way to keep yourself from being. If that's what you mean, no, women. Oh, women, you don't get guns.
That's silly. You silly ladies.
These people were like, no, the Constitution was written. We have to interpret it the way they meant it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Well, if we interpret it the way they meant it, we're kind of stuck with some.
If you look at the Constitution as a living document, if you look at it as something that can be adapted to the time in which people live, that is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Seriously?
That's the way they wrote it.
Yes, in fact it is, because they said, you know what, guys, things are going to change. And it's not always going to be the way we think it is. And we actually can't imagine the way things are going to be. Because if we look at history and the Greeks that we're basing our democracy off of, they couldn't have imagined this kind of world that we live in.
No, definitely couldn't.
They were definitely, they had enough foresight to realize that this document, these set of rules need to be changeable.
Yep, exactly.
Need to be able to adapt them.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to get on to our last little segment here. Hang on one second.
Okay.
One last one, because we've gone long enough on this, and it's been a lot of fun, but we need to move on.